How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, we play another 10 games in the FUT Champions Road to Glory, but as you can tell by the title, this is no normal episode. We play a former FIFA World Champion, not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times World Champion. Look forward to that, lads. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, and even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you'll need is right there in the description below. Now, the current standings are 18 wins, 2 losses. We have started like a house on fire. We are doing very, very well. Goals scored 54, conceded 19, and a goal difference of plus 35. Now, the team, if you haven't seen it already, Lloris and Ness, Walker and Shaw as the fullbacks, stay back while attacking on them. Blanc, Smalling, a very good defensive partnership. Then we have Pogba, Kante, Vieira, who's also on stay back while attacking. We have Bale, Ronaldo, who's on getting behind, and Benzema as well. Lads, let's get into the games. So here we go then, lads. My first opponent has a bit of a weird setup. He's got Javinko off cam, Zerati off cam, Cam Insigne in form off cam. And in this game, it could have went either way. In the second half, we come forward with Cristiano Ronaldo down the left-hand side, whipping across, which you've got to do every now and then. Gareth Bale rises like a salmon and makes it 1-0 in the game. In this match, Bale was very good. He receives the ball off Benzema here. Very fortunately, Alexandro passes it back into him. He stops the ball. Nice roulette. Zips it across. It deflects into Ronaldo. And Ronaldo makes it 1-0 in the game. Easy goal for Ronaldo to make it 2-0. And that's how the game finished. I had 10 shots. My opponent had 10 shots. And possession 50-50. Like I said, that game could have went either way. And we now have like 20 wins or 19 wins. We are doing very, very well. My next opponent, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He would be key in this game. Sterling, Hazard, Payet, Kante, and Ozil. That's a very nice looking team. If you got like informed David Luiz in there, he could do damage. We come forward, Bale doing very well, sipping it across, and that is the easiest goal Ronaldo will ever score to make it 1-0 in the game. Before Ronaldo does well, look at the runs on this goal, by the way. It's Benzema into Bale. I could have went Pogba, I could have went Benzema. I'll go back to Benzema and make it 2-0 in the match. Then Ibra, he kind of came to the front. He made it 2-1 in the game. And then with a header, he made it 2-2. I thought, shit, let's bring my Ibra on. Pogba finds my Ibra. He squares it to Ronaldo. 84 minutes in, it's 3-2 in the match. Surely we have won this. No, Son comes on, scores in the 90th to force extra time. Then Ibra into Son into Douglas Costa. He makes it 4-3. We are looking defeat in the face. We come forward shortly after kick-off. It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic into the area, and Zlatan scores possibly the luckiest goal he has ever scored for me. It forces penalties. Vieira to win it. Vieira does win it, and we win on penalties. My good God, that was a close game. 14 shots on the 8 from my opponent. He had the lion's share of possession with 52-48. A very, very tight game. We now have 20 wins, 1 win away from 21. My next opponent has Crespo, Lukaku, De Bruyne, Hazard at CM, Kante, David Luiz at CDM. My good God, in this game, my opponent, he scored early on, then he defended for his life. And sometimes I say this and the stats don't back it up, but in this case the stats definitely back that up. Honestly, he played defensive, parked the bus, he passed it around, he hoofed the ball forward, he played anti-FIFA, and I want to talk about that. Anti-FIFA on this game, it's kind of ruining FUT Champions, because what it does do is make your opponent bored, and if they're bored, they don't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy that game. I want to go into every game and enjoy it. Normally in FUT Champions, even though it's sweaty, even though it kind of makes you nervous, I do enjoy it. That game bored the life out of me. So if you're anti-FIFA on this game, I do respect the way you play, but please don't play that way, because it does piss me off. Anyways, in this game, Gareth Bale, 85 minutes in, makes it 1-0 before Walker coming down the right-hand side, zipping it across, and Ronaldo with yet another easy tap-in at the far post to make it 2-0. In that game, we kind of dominated. 10 shots to 0, 9 shots on target to 0. If he had won that one, I would have quit FIFA. Honestly, with me losing with 1 shot on goal, if he had 0 shots on goal and won 1-0, I would have quit FIFA. Next up, Jim Boblin. I kind of recognized his name when I did match up against him, and he was a viewer, he was a sub, and I didn't know of him, and this was a very tight game. It's Martial in the area. Rashford makes it 1-0 in the game. We come forward, it's Benzema into Bale, and Bale taps it home to make it 1-1 in the match. Then we come forward shortly after, it's Cristiano Ronaldo down the left-hand side. Ronaldo does very well in this instance, passing it to Kante. Kante into Bale, scoop turn from him, and Bale once again on his right foot, puts it in the back of the net to make it 2-1 in the game. Ronaldo's ball, Vieira, the power of Patrick Vieira, makes it 3-1. Benzema into Bale. Bale, what can he do? Give it back to Benzema. What Butland's doing there, I will never know. And Benzema makes it 4-1. Surely that is game. 55 minutes on the clock. It's Martial. Makes it 4-2. I thought that was just a consolation goal, but no. Comes forward against Salah, makes it 4-3. Surely that's a consolation goal, but no. Chamberlain somehow gets past my guy. Through ball, Martial makes it 4-4. I couldn't believe my eyes. I threw away a 4-1 lead. Extra time ensues. Renato Sanchez on off the bench. Composure OP inside the area. Makes it 5-4. I know Jim Boblin is probably watching this, so GG to him. It was a great game, end-to-end stuff. I couldn't believe I nearly threw it away. It was a great comeback from him. And what you want after that game, it's a nice, easy game to get you back into it. FIFA says no. Bruce Granick pops up. I couldn't believe my eyes. Bruce Granick, the 4 times world champion of FIFA. Oh, Jesus Christ, I couldn't believe this one. Honestly, he's some player. He's an amazing player. He nearly makes it 1-0 there for Wayne Rooney. And then just take a look at this. This is an amazing build-up play to a goal. It's Rooney into Ben Arthur, into Lacazette, into Martial. Martial makes it 1-0. Easy as you like. A very good goal, and he could have made it 2-0. Ben Arthur turned to my man, and yes, nice save from the keeper in the second half. We did have one chance. Luke Shaw heading it to Benzema. Benzema flicking over his head onto the volley, and it's a great save by Jack Butland to keep the score at 1-0. Then from the corner, did have the chance. It's Bale into Blanc. Blanc with the shot, and it, yeah, so close. So close, but in that game, Bruce did deserve to win. He dominated me in possession, 65-35. Honestly, he's a great guy, a gentleman. It was great to play against him. It was an honor to play against him. A FIFA World Champion. It's not often that you do come up against those in FUT Champions. So yeah, GG's to him. My next opponent has Sane, Martial, Lukaku, Matic. Matic on this game is a cheap beast. Honestly, if you haven't used Matic and you're kind of on a budget, use Matic. I know some people go for Vieira, but honestly, even Net would agree, Matic is the poor man's Vieira. He's so damn good on this game. We make it 1-0 in the second half. My opponent comes forward with Yannick Bolasie in the area. I read him wrong, and Bolasie squares it to Lukaku, who makes it 1-1. Extra time. Yet again, I'm in extra time. It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic into Ronaldo. He does well. Into Pogba, back to Ibra. Can Ibra score in this instance? Yes, he can. It's 2-1 in the game in extra time. Zlatan on off the bench, making the impact and scoring yet again to make it 3-1 in the game. And look at the stats. We did kind of dominate. 11 shots to 7, 7 on target for me to 5, and we did have the possession against Manchester. Hey, next up is a nice looking team. We are now in goal 2. Griezmann, Benzema, Ben Arthur, Payet, Modric, Matuidi, Scream Bellerin, Ramos, Varane, Marcelo, and Keylor Navas in net. My opponent gives the ball away. We win it back. It's Paul Pogba on the turn. What a bloody strike that was. That was pure power to make it 1-0 in the game before the power of Patrick Vieira makes it 2-0. Honestly, Vieira in this episode is a goal-scoring beast as Pogba turns his man in the area, wins the penalty, and we have a chance for Blanc to get on the score sheet yet again. And he does and makes it 3-0 in the match. Then from the throw-in from the keeper, he gives it away. A lovely flick over the shoulder from Vieira. And like I said, he's a goal-scoring beast. Makes it 4-0 in the game and wraps up the match. In that one, we dominated against Rose City. 13 shots to 6, 10 on target is 3, and 51% possession to his 49. We now have 24 wins. We are 1 win away from 25. I don't want to lose any more in this episode because that will leave us on 5 defeats already. I don't want that. But next up, Douglas Costa, Willian, Neymar. This was a very very good team, and he makes it 1-0 early on. I don't know why my defence was inside my area, and that did cost me the goal to make it 1-0 to him. In the match before Neymar, nice back heel to Willian, goes back to Willian, and Willian makes it 2-0 in the game. The second half comes along, Alaba into Neymar, into Willian, and Willian scores yet again. What is with Willian scoring against me? I don't know. Ronaldo pulls it back to make it 3-1, but the damage has already been done. I went on all-out attack, and he comes forward, breaks from the defence, and it's Costa, another Brazilian, to make it 4-1 in the game. And we lose. He had 4 shots on target, scored 4 times. My goalkeeper in that game had no hands. I don't know what happened. I kind of capitulated. And honestly, that defeat, it wounded me. Honestly, it did. I lose 1-0 to Bruce Granek, a world champion. I lose 4-1 to a guy I don't even know. And I didn't deserve to lose 4-1. But anyways, we go in the next game. It's Ronaldo on the ball, 34 minutes in. Does very well down the left-hand side, whips it across. And it's Vieira on the score sheet yet again in this episode. Honestly, he's a goal-scoring menace. As Kante is dispossessed by Abade. Then he gives the ball away to Ronaldo. And Ronaldo with a beautiful, beautiful finish to make it 2-0 in the game and win us our final game of this episode. Again, a game which I kind of did dominate, I did deserve. And yeah, we now have 25 wins. I am very happy with that, but honestly, the 5 defeats, I'm not happy about. Lads, let's get into the stats. So then, lads, as far as stats are concerned, we have 25 wins, 5 losses. That means that we can't match our best, which is 36 wins, but we can get 35. We need to win our next 10 on the bounce. I don't see that happening, but I'll give it my best shot in the next episode. Goals scored 77, goals conceded 34, and a goal difference of 43, the all-times, 283 wins, 67 losses, goals scored 828, conceded 340, and a goal difference of 488. The current stats for top goal scorer: Benzema on 17, Bale on 15, Ronaldo on 15, top assist, Ronaldo, Bale, Pogba. Most man of the matches, Ronaldo has overtaken Blanc, who's doing amazing still, and then Pogba comes in with 2. The team will remain the same. It's doing very well in games. I didn't deserve to lose. We did very well with the team. The only game I say I did deserve to lose was the Bruce Granek one. He was amazing. Honestly, he outclassed me in every which way. He should have been 4 goals up. He battered me in that game. But I hope he goes 40 for 40 this weekend. And I hope you have enjoyed this episode, lads. And if you have, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button like you always do. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, lads, I will catch you all next time.